not working now. Perfect. Um, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to... So the issue is I'm probably going to lose all their info on the overlay because Photoshop is crashed. And if I reload it, I don't think it'll have either list saved. Again, my apologies. One of these days I've got to learn from Patty. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Mike hasn't even done damage yet. Ketsu has used countermeasures and has also tractor beamed the Falcon. Mike's taking damage this turn. The other top four match is already done. That was Josh versus Ricky. And that was over in about 17 minutes because Miranda took 3 harpoon missiles. Yeah, Eaglet unfortunately lost everybody. So that's a blank, a hit, and a crit. Sorry, 2 blanks, a hit, and a crit. From Han into Asajj. And Mike looks like he's debating using the Han ability. He used Lone Wolf into a blank, so he's leaving it. Clay's only loss was to Ricky. With Glitterstim, we see the full evade. No damage as always. It's a little different watching Mike not run his normal list. This is Poe into Asajj, and Asajj evades. Ketsu is shooting onto Han. We see 3 hits. Which all go through. So that shield's down for Han, right? 2 damage cards. Okay. Note, Han has 2 damage cards, but we're going to do this very old school because I don't want to risk the game. Stream should be up, Strelic. If it isn't, try reloading. The only thing is the overlay is currently injured, so I'm just going to manually keep health up. Just to correct, Josh, Poe is still full, Asajj is still full, Ketsu is still full? Okay. Apologies for the technical difficulties, and again, thank you for sitting through it with us. Han did. Unfortunately, all the fat Hanness that Mike is excelled at falls apart when he gets bumped, so he doesn't get his evade, and tractor beam, so he can't 3PO. Because if you roll 0 dice, you cannot see 3PO. So unfortunately, Mike just lost because illegal board state his ships off the peg. Entertainingly enough, that was at one point a rule. So we see Asajj bump. And we'll railroad her right in there. Josh, do you mind turning off that projector? Thanks, bud. Correct. It's not like I marked the color or something. I was testing you. And you passed. You get to keep your mod status. So I'm going to quote Mike here about how he loves when everyone's on stream and then plays in the top left corner of the map. Poe does Poe thing. Oh, Poe actually spends his focus. So shields down on Ketsu. Again, apologize. I've written them next to each other. I don't want to risk upsetting the stream right now to restart Photoshop. What was the crit? And Poe just suffered, or sorry, Han just suffered a direct hit. He's down to 1 hit point. And Poe evades. I wouldn't say that. Hey, so for that, all you gotta do is hit $5 for Miranda. Or $5 per ticket, not per Miranda. I would go desperately broke immediately. And the draw for this will take place right at the end of our finals match. Why are you grinning like a madman? Why? Sorry? We love you, Universal. The children of Winnipeg that are sick and in hospital, thank you. In all honesty, this is anyone's ball game. There's a very good chance both Ketsu and Han die this turn. And when that's the case, all Poe has to do is do 5 damage to Asajj. My apologies, I was looking at something. First of all, we have the Great Universal. You're welcome, children of hospital. Thanks again. And the lovely Ricky, who actually just finished up playing. Josh, can you throw me that roll? Can you throw me the roll? The roll of tickets. We just sold more. Or just hand me the ones that are ripped off already, and that should be enough. Thank you, sir. The other top four match got over really quickly. It was Ricky versus Josh. And, well, I can fully respect what Ricky tried to do about getting in range one of the harpoons. On 3 left on Ketsu. Ketsu's down to 1. Miranda got harpooned to hell, and when Miranda blew. Boba Fett, where? Mike's job's harder, but like I said, if you can get that 1 damage into Ketsu, then I think he's got it. But sorry, yeah, the Miranda got, it was Ricky versus Josh. So Josh is in the finals. If we switch over here, you can watch him intently studying his opposition. I'm going to crop the camera here so we don't realize the entire hall went home. Unfortunately, the hallmark of these events. I'll be honest, Ricky, you went in with the right mentality. You knew what you needed to do to win. The dice weren't in your favor, and you clipped a little bit too much missile. But Josh's list is disgusting. Like, it's great. Don't get me wrong. It's great. It's efficient. It's ruthless. I give him a hard time for it. 26 minutes, gentlemen. I give him a hard time for it, but he's found something that I think is substantially better than every other triple Skirg list out there. And I'm proud of him. Side note, if anyone has anybody or any good suggestions for a name for said list, I disagree, Universal. He needed the Miranda missile to try and get through. If one of those Skirgs could have been taken down before they fired, it would have been a completely different ballgame. But Ricky's dice abandoned him on his second and third roll. Josh, does your list have a name yet? Larshivlo. Holy crap, thank you, Sinful Serenity. $100. That is greatly appreciated. Josh likes Thar She Blows. Eagle suggests 3 Musketeers. And I have to get busy writing a whole bunch. But thank you. That's really appreciated in pushing us towards our goal. And $100. You want to toss me the roll? We could break 1,000 tonight between everything else. Swear to... No, Jobu said it doesn't get approved till December 2nd. No. You have till the end of the month. Oh, Josh, Universal is a much better list title for you. How about just, you're fucked? Fooked. Again, thank you to everybody who's... Ooh, that is a good point. I was always a big fan of Josh's Butt Pirates, but he didn't like it. Just putting it out there, you guys are such an amazing community. And I assume Ketsu just died? Mike, Clay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'll give you the exact numbers. Clay has 46 on the board. Mike has 45. We've done the math. You have 22 minutes now. My apologies for our impromptu overlay for anyone tuning in. Photoshop has crashed on us in our background. Yeah, this game's going to go to time. And for our last game, I'll make sure to reset everything. But the last thing I want to do is lose what we have. You're going to want to rinse it out first, otherwise it tastes like ass. Yeah.
Yeah, there's sugary and it doesn't like. No, I meant like an empty juice box.
I think Poe can catch. The thing is that Josh will be able to catch up with him on the board edges when he has to start turning. Exactly. Did I say Josh? I meant Mike. I was talking about what Josh needs to do to win, but it's Mike. Yeah, I'm just brain dead. That's not what I expected to see. We see a hit, and a hit.
See, I did it on purpose because it was like a 5-1 format for the Packers. So they stressed out losing another big position.
How much went through? One went through. If the stream's cutting in and out, please let me know. I'll attempt to take a look at it. But again, thanks everybody. Universal, did you make the mistake of donating all your disposable income to us rather than paying your internet bill? I like to say, I've got that lovely. Just remember, a donation to the, you passed your second test. Thank you, everybody. This not being able to update the overlay is excruciating. We'll have it up for next game. It's donate. Any damage on that one? And just remember, any donation to this will keep such lovely programming as Mark flips Josh off, or Mark throws glasses against the wall and then wears them with popped out lenses for the rest of the game. And other great community-based programming. But in fact, such donations would go to great programs like buying Xboxes for the hospitals so sick kids have something to play over the holidays. Or, thanks for hanging out, Groggy. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And it's been real humbling to see what the X-Wing community is willing to give and how much they're willing to go. We'll see you around. Poe's going to boost right on up there. And it gives him a focus. Looks like he's in a bed too. For 3 hits. Blanked out. Time left is 13 minutes. So 2 more points to half or 1? 2 or 1 to half? Side note, the stream isn't keeping track of actual health. They just want to hear what the half point mark is. So running out there, it's currently 9:30 here in Winnipeg. And we will soon be ready for our finals. And you'll only hear me shilling our event more and more. Thanks for tuning in. And for any that this might be your first time looking at us, please don't take into account this hobbled together overlay. Our normal brain behind the screen unfortunately did have to go and resume his life. And here I am just trying to figure out how to make it work, and I broke the program. But we'll get through this match, we'll get everything reset for the finals, and we'll get through it. Yes, I've been very impressed. Honestly, both pilots have done amazing. If you'd have told me Clay was going to pilot 2 Shadowcasters this far into the event, I'd have called you a damn liar. The difference is we really like both players, so. He's not slow, he's just from Calgary. I bet you we see the boost barrel roll here. It doesn't have, never mind, it doesn't have person limit. Oh, Mike's going to stay in arc. Take the stress. And roll 3 and a crit. Mike is out for blood. Clay spends focus, evade, and he used Lat's Razzie to spend Mike's stress. So he'll still suffer a crit. Oh, he's not 100% positive. Hands still on tokens. He's going to... So a hit and a crit go in. 3 hull left? And that's what I thought. And he rolled all blanks. RN Jesus is not a fan. Mike, have you only lost Poe once? Or have you lost Poe yet this event? Who killed it? 8 minutes and 22 seconds. And this Poe has not died much. This Poe is a survivor. A believer. Just like how I believe in all of you out there in Streamland. Tom is the only one to kill it. You know what? I'm just because we got a lull here. I'm gonna replay this just because I think Sinful Serenity really does deserve a lot of kudos. It's greatly appreciated. Same for all of the support Universal's had. And honestly, I love the image of Han. I meant today, Universal. Pat plays enough that, even a dead clock's right twice a day. Just want to say it is greatly appreciated. Josh's list, yes, I've got it around here. It's on Photoshop. It's 3 Skurgs built differently. Triple Skurg, one of them has extra munitions and proximity mines, one of them has extra munitions, and one of them has a bomblet generator, and they all have harpoons. Yes. And they all have auto blasters. What just happened? Poe has lost 1 shield. Poe's health is currently at 4. Poe's going to reveal a green maneuver and take his health up to 5. Technically has 1 shield, but he's about to regenerate. No, so soon to be 3 healed, 2 shields. We just kind of were presumptuous. Sorry? Perfect. On the laptop, yeah. No, it is not Universal. It's still being discussed by the Arbiter. Clay has extended the handshake of... Okay. The time is currently